Hi, I'm Veronica. Welcome to Classical Pilates 2, a 13-minute intro mat sequence. Have a seat at the front of your mat. Line up your feet, knees, and hips, knees bent about 90 degrees. Grab behind your thighs and lean back and scoop and lift your abs in and up. Roll down one vertebrae at a time, lifting and scooping, lowering down to your back, arms long by your side. Pelvic clockwork. Inhale, press your pubic bone down, allowing your lower ribs to come off the mat in a back bend. Exhale, curl your tail, pressing your lumbar into the mat, flattening your low back curve. 2 more breath and movements like this, noticing the extreme ranges of motion. Iso abs will help us find where they meet in the middle, using our transverse abs to stabilize our midsection and avoid those extreme ranges of motion. Thumbs to belly button, index fingers touching to pubic bone. Inhale and exhale. Press your pubic bone and lower ribs into the mat. Notice how your pelvis and your lumbar stay stable and you've got that neutral lumbar curve. Keep this throughout practice. The 100, arms long by your side. Curl your chin to your chest, lift your shoulder tips off the mat. Knees over hips, heels tight to seat. Inhale, pump your arms for 5. Exhale, pump your arms for 5. Inhaling through your nostrils and exhaling through your nostrils. For an added challenge, extend your legs up to the ceiling, heels together, Pilates V, toes apart. Or lower the legs so that the toes are eye level for the full progression of the 100. Noticing that you keep those iso abs going, nice transverse abs, stabilizing your pelvis and your spine. The only movement here comes from the arms, and they're moving from the back just below your shoulder blades so the chest stays nice and open. Keep breathing and pumping. Holding your legs with your powerhouse, feeling that inner thigh glute, and then transverse ab activation, wrapping your center. Last one. Bend your knees, lower your feet, lower your head. Bent knee, roll up variation. Slide your feet slightly away from your body so your knees are bent 90 degrees, feet and knees are tight together. Arms straight up to the ceiling, curl your chin to your chest, head between your arms, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Straighten your legs, press through your heels, pull your ribs back in opposition. Bend your knees 90 degrees, curl and roll down one vertebrae at a time. Taking your arms overhead, keeping your lower ribs on the mat. And then hands back to the ceiling, curl your chin to your chest, roll up one vertebrae at a time, lengthening on the way up, straighten your legs, press through your heels, pull your ribs back, lifting and scooping over your legs. Bend your knees 90 degrees, curl and roll down one vertebrae at a time. Arms going overhead, keep those lower ribs down. Arms back to the ceiling, curl your chin to your chest, lift and scoop, creating that nice big capital letter C with your spine, reaching from crown to tail. Bending your knees 90 degrees, rolling down all the way. Arms overhead, lower ribs down. And then hands to the mat. One leg circle. Right leg up to the ceiling, heel and toe out. Left leg long on the mat, press through your left heel, foot flexed. Cross your right heel, over, down, and up. Over, down, and up. 3 more. Pressing into your left thigh to stabilize your pelvis and low back. Reverse. Out, down, and up. Out, down, and up. Reach through those toes. Hug your right knee into your chest. Give your hip a stretch. Switch sides, sliding your right leg out long. Bend your left knee in towards you. Left heel up, toe out. Right leg out long. Cross the leg over, down, and up. Over, down, and up. Crossing your midline. Reverse. Stabilizing with the right thigh into the mat. Last one. Draw your left knee into your chest, give it a hug and a squeeze. Take that leg out long. Bend both knees 90 degrees, curl your chin to your chest, hands behind your thighs to roll up to seated. Take your hands by your hips and move your hips to your heels, grabbing your shins, rolling like a ball. Heels together, toes apart, Pilates V, knees shoulder width apart, make a ball, make it tight, keeping your heels to your seat, and then rock back to your shoulder tips and then up to your hips. Staying in your ball the whole time, no momentum here, all powerhouse engagement. Keeping your heels tight to your seat, pressing your hands into your shins and vice versa. Last one. Hands behind you, slide your hips to the center of your mat, ab series, single leg stretch. Left hand, right knee, right hand, right ankle. Pull the knee tight to you, lift and scoop, rolling back into position, lifting your left leg out long. Pull, and switch legs. Keeping your sacrum and your lower ribs pressed into the mat, just like those iso abs we've been working on. Elbows out wide, keep pull, switch. We've got 10 each side. Heels in, toes out. Stay looking at your belly button. Last one each side. Double leg stretch, grab your shins. Take your arms out by your ears, extend your legs long, heels together, Pilates V. Sweep your arms out to the side and then scoop up your knees back to your chest. Keep going for 10. Arms go up by your ears. No movement in your spine. Heels pressed together in a Pilates V as you extend your legs, holding your legs with your inner thighs, glutes, and abs. Last one. Grab behind your thighs, rock up to seated, stretch your legs out long, mat distance apart, feet flexed. Hands shoulder height, reach the crown of your head up to the ceiling, take a nice axial extension, flattening out your back. Exhale, flex and round, scooping your spine into a C curve over your legs. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, flex and round. Inhale, tall. Exhale, press through your heels, pull your ribs back in opposition. Inhale, up. Exhale, last time. Saw. Inhale, arms out to a T. Exhale, rotate to the right, reach pinky to pinky toe, and then inhale back up through center. Exhale, other side, pinky to pinky toe, other arm reaches back behind you. Inhaling center. Exhale, draw your left hip back in opposition. Inhale, center. Exhale, draw your right hip back in opposition, keeping your pelvis stable, rotating from your rib cage. Last one, each side. Swan 1 neck roll, hands by your hips, legs together. Take your right hand behind your back over to the left side of your mat and flip onto your belly, legs out long. Hands under your shoulders, feet sits bones apart, pressing into your big toe and little toe equally, lifting your knees and pressing your pubic bone down to lift your low belly. Inhale, lift your head, neck, and chest, lengthening your neck as you lift. Turn your head to the right, circle your chin to your chest over to the left, center, back to the left, circle to the right, and center. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of your head as you lift your head and chest. Turn to the left, circle your chin to your chest and over to the right, back to center, and then to the right, circle your chin to your chest over to the left, back to center, and exhale to lower. Rest position, press your hips to your heels, lifting and scooping your chest off your thighs. Flip over onto your back. Knees bent, roll down one vertebrae at a time for side kick series. Extend your left arm up by your ear, left leg out long, roll to your left side, lighting it up with the back of your mat. Sliding your feet forward at the diagonal. Left hand behind your head, right hand in front of your belly button, front and back. Kicking your front leg forward for 2, reaching it back for 2. Pressing into your bottom leg, reaching through that heel to stabilize. 2. Last one. Up and down, heel to heel. Kick your right leg up, keeping your hips stacked, reaching it down long. Last one. Inner thigh lifts in circles. Bend your top leg. Grab your right ankle and plant that foot. Back up your bottom leg and lift and lower for inner thigh lifts. Reaching through the left heel. Lift and circle. And reverse. Slide your right leg to your left leg and flip over onto your belly, keeping your legs lifted, heels together, Pilates V, hands to forehead or forehead to hands. Tap those heels together and switch sides. Bringing your legs forward at the diagonal, front and back, right hand behind your head, left hand in front of your belly button. Kick, kick, reach, reach. Kick, kick, reach, reach. Lengthening from crown to tail. Grounding down with your bottom leg. Last one. Up and down, heel to heel, kick it up, reach it down. Keeping your hips stacked to avoid rocking back. Last one. Inner thigh lifts in circles. Bring the top leg forward, plant that foot. Slide your bottom leg back and lift and lower. Pressing through your right heel. And circle. And reverse. Sliding your bottom leg forward, teaser one leg. Bring your left foot to your right ankle. Flip over on to your sits bones. Left knee bent, right leg out long. Arms up to the ceiling. Press your inner thighs together. Left knee bent 90 degrees so knees are lined up. Curl and roll down using your hands behind your thighs. And then arms overhead, lower ribs down. Arms up to the ceiling. Curl, grab behind your thighs and lift up into your teaser, reaching your arms out long. Keep going. 2 more, rolling down 1 vertebrae at a time. Arms overhead, ribs down. Arms back to the ceiling and then to the thighs as needed. Last one on this side. Keep hugging those inner thighs together. Arms overhead, lower ribs down. Arms up to the ceiling. Curl up to switch legs. Bending your right knee, extending your left leg. Curl to roll back, grabbing your thighs as you need support. Rolling down 1 vertebrae at a time. Arms overhead, arms up to the ceiling. Curl your chin to your chest and roll up. Reach your arms out long. 2 more. Feeling that lengthened space you create as you roll up and down. No momentum here, all powerhouse engagement. Last one. Arms to the ceiling, curl your chin to your chest, grab your thighs to roll up, arms up, knees bent. Take a moment to pause, realign your spine, lengthening, and we'll hold 1 teaser. Lift the legs, bend the knees, and then straighten the legs, arms up to the ceiling. And then Z set. Bend your right knee to your side. Take your left knee and bend it in front. Inhale, left arm up by your cheek and stretch over to the right side. Just a nice little side mermaid stretch. And then sweep the legs in front, heels together, teaser legs, and then switch it over to the other side. Right arm up by your cheek, side body stretch in your Z sit. And then release. And then sweep your legs back into that teaser, heels together, cross your legs, and then use your hands to stand up and fold over your legs, legs crossed, roll up 1 vertebrae at a time, pivot, turn into your Pilates stance, heels together, toes apart. You did it, good job.